Alright, hello. Welcome back to another Warframe video. In this video, we finally have the old piece update live, and this is the first video about the old piece update. So, I am very happy so far with the reception on the Wisp guide. Thank you very much for your support, your kind words and everything. And hopefully it will be the de facto guide for everything Wisp related from now on. Now, aside from that, the update is here. The update is amazing. It's by far the best update D has released in the past 3 years, and I'm having a ton of fun on it. So much fun that I actually didn't want to even rush the content myself. I've been having fun testing shit, doing shit, and just taking my time with it, which is something that I haven't done in this game for a while now. It honestly feels great. And you can clearly see it from the player count that we've been having. It's been sky high, through the roof, pretty much the most successful Warframe update of all time. And we even got an update to our Warframe servers. Like the Warframe server was updated due to issues that people were having with inviting people. So if you try to invite someone and they said the person was offline, even though you could message them know that should be fixed now. So that's amazing. Regardless, we are gonna be talking about the arcane that took my attention immediately when I first read the new arcanes, and this is primary overcharge. So, if you don't know what primary overcharge is, it's this one. While above 90% energy, gain 35% of maximum energy as a multi-shot capped at 350%. This means that you can get up to 3.5 times more multi-shot onto your weapon. Do I need to explain how insane this is, first of all? Like, this is insane. And it's super insane because there are some Warframes, like, the requirements for this 90% maximum energy. And to max this out, you need to be at 1,000 energy or above. The Warframe, immediately, in case, like, you didn't know, after Wisp, I mean Mirage and Garuda. Garuda builds for this regardless. Like her regular Garuda builds are usually energy tanking, and the stats look something like this with arcane battery and health conversion stacked on top of it, for mine at least. So this gets stacked instantly, and you just have extra 3.5 multi-shot. And this extra 3.5 multi-shot completely breaks a ton of weapons. And I'm gonna show two with Garuda, and then I'm gonna show a Warframe that is not Garuda. I'm using it because I tried doing it for another frame, and it can actually work. So I think the second Warframe as well is even worse than Garuda. Like Garuda is good, but Garuda is good on her own. Garuda already has so much damage, but the other one, it already had so much damage. It's just craziness upon craziness on both of them, and you're gonna love it. So Garuda build, pretty standard, bleeding dragon key. Then the Cedo is insane with this. The Cedo, the Cedo is absolutely godlike with this. Also, this Riven mode, you know what? A lot of people always say Riven modes, Riven modes, Riven modes. Fuck the Riven mode. The Riven mode doesn't do shit for this build. This one is legit better than a Riven mode. So, just so that people don't absolutely scream at me, oh, but you have a Riven mode. This Riven mode does nothing, bro. If I'm being real, it's so useless for this build. This is better than the Riven mode. And you have, in total, 2.3 multi-shot from here, plus 3.5, that's 5.8 extra multi-shot, which the glaive scales from. And the glaive is counted as one. So you can throw 7 blades or 7 glaives with 80% chance on this. 7 glaives. 7. It's so insane. It's so dumb. 7 glaives? 7 glaives. Like, let me show you, because I don't think you understand how that looks like in an actual environment. 7 glaives is diabolical. It shouldn't happen ever. Like, this much amount of multi-shot was only achievable back in the day, where you could bug your ability strength and you could get like 7,000% strength on your Octavia or some shit like that. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing? I love it, but like, look at this. the glaive is killing on its own. I don't even need to shoot it. If I shoot it, it just corners, but... What is that? What is that? Genuinely. What the hell is that? What am I looking at? It's so overpowered. It's so over the top on every way possible. What the fuck? And obviously for Garuda, this arcane is permanently on. You will never have this arcane off for Garuda, ever. You have infinite energy resupply, infinite energy, and even the slash procs to go for it. And it just goes on its own. It just keeps, like... Holy shit. And the damage itself, like... Are you seeing that? That's the glaive doing the damage! What the fuck? I really hope my microphone isn't deafening, because, like, damn, I will probably, like... Not shout, but, you know... I couldn't believe what I was saying with this, dude. Like, who did this? There is so many glaives flying at all times, and just absolutely ridiculous. Holy shits. I can. It's so insane. It's so mind-boggling to have something like this in the game. And the build for it is not even optimized for Garuda, you know? It's just a regular ass build for the weapon. You can optimize it for Garuda even further by doing some elementalist shenanigans, some Bane shenanigans, and that will add it like a ton of damage through her 4th ability. But you don't need it. You don't need shit. Look at this. There is so much multi-shot here. It's insane. Also, don't mind the fact that I have 2000 energy on this Warframe. This is normal. This Warframe is meant to have around 2000 energy. Ridiculous, man. Honestly ridiculous. Now, because I don't want to make this video last for like a decade, I will showcase the other gun. Like at the 3-minute mark or so, I will abort this and showcase the other gun, because I want you guys to see like how crazy this can get, and then I will name you some guns that I tried by looking over them. Look, it's like fireworks. It's genuinely like fireworks. It's so dumb. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Cedo with this is... It was by far the most what the fuck moment I've ever seen. When I tested it on Simulacrum, it just kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing all over the place, and it killed level 220 corrupted heavy gunner Eximus, or like Veneer heavy gunner Eximus, sorry. And it kind of just solo killed them, because there was just too many glaives. They just kept bouncing around. The other weapon that actually surprised me was this one. I've always said, actually, you know what? This one, we have to go to the Simulacrum. I cannot showcase this better through here and through a mission if I don't showcase on the Simulacrum, because I'm sure people will go like, oh, but it's the Torid. The Torid is so good already, and like shit like that. No, bro. No. The Torid is really good. Yes, it can be absolutely insane with the Riven, the Status Shansard, whatever, like, sure. On its own, without anything crazy, the Torid is not doing it. Look, this cat put Merciless on it. And then nothing. Just have it do its work. The build for it, in case you want to see, classic corrosive blast build with a hybrid evolution here. Just a very standard Torid build in my opinion. Okay? Perfect. So if we just go... Wait, I need heavy gunner Eximus. Hold up. These aren't tight enough, obviously. There we go. So if we just go... Like, that guy is armor stripped. I'm still, like, not killing him super quickly. Once it stacks, it's alright. It can do okay, yeah, right? Now look what happens when we put Overcharge? Also fucked up. I should have had Arcane Acceleration, but you know, whatever. Oops. Wait. I forgot to proc Overcharge. My fault. Alright. So Overcharge is now proc. It's this icon right here, by the way, in case you didn't realize why I did that. I need to go back because I have stacked my passive and then get rid of something. Big fuck up. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get the forks. So as you can see, obviously we're gonna stack in one shot because now the mold shot is crazy. But look at this damage. Look at the difference. This is like night and day difference. I'm not crazy, right? This is not even close. And if I go ahead and now I add Arcane Acceleration and I add Zada's Whisper as well. Yeah? I know the chain beam doesn't scale with multi-shot, but the initial shot scales with multi-shot and it does so much more damage with this. It's not even close. So yes, Torid, it's extremely good with Overcharge. And especially Garuda, Zada's Whisper, like all of the shenanigans, it gets crazy. But it's extremely, extremely good with Overcharge. So let's do a random like 3-minute run with it again. And then I'll go to the second one because I think the second one is more important because obviously not everyone plays Garuda, you know? So I want to showcase an alternative for other Warframes as well that are not Garuda so you can do this on more stuff. Because I know you can do this on like way more stuff on Garuda. Alright, let me proc Overcharge. Let's go. It's like you add a Riven mode to it. Now everything my gun points at immediately evaporates with this. Obviously, this is level 100 enemies, but the main issue Torid has is not for these enemies. It's for when you put it against something like a level 700 unit, and then it just kinda falls off because it cannot get the initial kill, and then it can attack. This fixes that. Quite badly too. Like, this is extremely strong. Genuinely extremely strong. Look at that. It's beautiful. For a non-Riven modded Torid, this is insane. Right? I'm not crazy for saying this. For a non-Riven modded Torid, this is absolutely bonkers. This looks like a Riven modded Torid. So if you take this and you add a Riven mod on top of that, what the fuck happens? I don't know, but it's pretty insane. So yeah, Torid, Cedo Prime, big winners from this. And then obviously every kind of AoE weapon you can think of, that's also a winner. But for AoEs, I wanted to reserve them for the second pick, because he is directly linked with them. So I don't know if you remember at the start of the video, I mentioned that the two Warframes that I like playing the most after Wisp, this skin is great by the way, in case you were wondering, I love it. It's Mirage. And as you can see, I have two of them, because my normal one, I couldn't do it on her. So I took the second Mirage that I had, that usually had parkour shards, I removed all of them, and I reimagined what I could do. So I was like, alright, primary Overcharge. What should we do? How should we go about doing it? So Mirage, just like many other Warframes, has a pretty decent energy pool, right? We need an energy pool that is fairly high. Wisp has 200, anything from 175 and above works with this. Garuda has 225, she's the only one to have 225 if I remember correctly. 220, sorry. So, you know, She is definitely the best candidate. But anything above 175 can do what I'm gonna show you right now. You simply go ahead, you make something like this, essentially. Like whatever your Warframe needs, and then you add health conversion, arcane battery, and prime flow. That's all you need. Health conversion, arcane battery, prime flow. And I thought I removed that. Let me. Perfect. Okay. Now, when we have health conversion active, our energy does go above 1000. And this means that we can actually use primary overcharge on something like Mirage. Mirage, Ogris, extra multi-shot, hello? What? 7 multi-shot Ogris, or like 8 almost sometimes? Is this normal? No, it's not. It's definitely not normal. It's actually Omega overpowered. So I'm gonna check, do we have an assassination or exterminate? We have an exterminate here with a murmur. So, wait, I forgot. The build itself, it has equilibrium, right? Because once you get health conversion, in order to activate the arcane again, you need to be at maximum energy. But if you get health from health conversion, you increase your maximum energy and you need to get back up to the maximum energy. So how do you do that? You obviously go equilibrium and you add synth deconstruct to your beloved Panzer Wupperpfeiler, and yeah, you then play the game as normal. And that works just fine. The Ogris is obviously the most brain dead choice for this, because the Ogris is by far the AoE with the, well, largest AoE in the game. So adding more AoE to the largest AoE equals better AoE for the largest AoE. And I said AoE too many times. Regardless, you get it. Like, already this was without primary overcharge right now. This is just the gun with Mirage. We haven't even proc the arcane yet. Now we have the arcane. And now we lost the arcane because we picked up a health orb. But now we're picking up health orbs and energy orbs. And you see, now we're at 1100 energy. And now at 1100 energy, we get this. Look at the wall over there. What the fuck? What the fuck am I playing? What am I doing? Is this normal? This Mirage setup, build, whatever you want to call it, it's just so unbelievably OP. It makes any weapon goated, essentially. Anything and everything absolutely breaks on this. But obviously, you know, Nightwatch Napalm is a thing, so I'm gonna abuse that. So we lost the... oh, we're corrosive proc, rather. We're corrosive proc, so now we're at 346%. Back to 350. But yeah, as you can see, very cool, I guess. And totally fair Mirage gameplay. It's fair, it's fair, it's fair. It's totally fair Mirage gameplay. I know you can barely see what's happening, and that the bitrate is probably shit right now, but like, do I look like I care? What is happening here? What am I doing? How did we buff Mirage like this and nobody notices? The best Warframe in the game, in my opinion. In terms of power, Mirage is, in my honest opinion, the strongest Warframe in the game. But it's like, you give her this? Really? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. 350% multi-shot to a Mirage is not something that will go unnoticed. And I definitely think this becomes meta for things like arbitrations, for more things than just Mirage. Like, if you have a meta RB Siren, I think you should absolutely try to build her for primary overcharge. Someone in your squad is using dispensary anyway, so using health conversion and getting the energy from health conversion arcane battery is like the easiest thing ever on her. Easiest thing ever on her. So definitely something you need to try. There is no way you can leave that unchecked. So yeah, Meta RB, this got better, and Mirage is eating, or both Mirage and Siren are eating really, really well from this. Damn, is it good? Like, holy, is it good? And I think Siren will not reach at exactly 1,000 energy, but if you even if you get to 900, that's still like 325% or some shit like that. That's still absolutely incredible. So don't worry about it. Like, who cares? And obviously, you can imagine the other two guns I already showed with this are absolutely criminal. But there is one gun I really wanted to showcase with this, and it's an old favorite of mine, the Tetra. I tried to build this for the Altfire and see what it would do. I did not expect it. I honestly was so shocked by the amount of damage it did. Like, yeah, sure, you may be like, oh, you have a fucking, what is this Riven, you know, type shit. But still, this is not fair damage. For sure, this is not fair damage. I'm not even sure what to test this on, because anything I put it against I will just do too much damage. I don't know what to do. I think EDA, we had a exterminate for starters, then we went to alchemy, and then to disruption. So I can't do that. And then ETA, it starts with a defense. If ETA started with a with a survival, then I could do that there, but I can't. There is not any enemies that I can test this on. Like, wait, I think I'll just go to the sim, because I can't do it anyways. Like, I can't do it otherwise. Everything I point this gun on, even on Garuda, if I pointed this gun and shot the Altfire at anybody, it would probably just completely one-shot him. But for Mirage, I think this, and you subsume something like Dispensary on her 4 to upkeep your ammo. So, you know, health conversion. As you can see, now we're at max. And look. The fuck? Look at this damage. The fuck? Is this normal? The issue with this is this, right? The Altfire is a blast proc guaranteed almost now. But it also bleed procs. So this is before we even see a bleed proc and a blast proc happening. Which bleed proc on my primary fire dealt 700k damage. This is so unbelievably unreal. I don't see what I would put against this and it would survive. Like, I don't think I have Babao Eximus. Yeah, I don't have them, but like, wait, the tankiest thing I have from my simulacrum is these guys. I don't think they survive. Wait. So 20 of these guys. Let's see. I haven't even tested this like at all, but I'm just doing this on the fly. But they bugged out. They disappeared. They bugged out. Okay, that's cool. Can I like get a clean shot now? That's better. That guy somehow survives, but yeah. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. And I guess if you don't have a Riven mode, this build does not have the funny mode of Prime Firestorm. Let's see what it does with Prime Firestorm. Oh wait, simulacrum bug. I gotta go here, change. Yep. The Pox fixes the simulacrum bug. Trust, it's because it's the Pox, it's the greatest weapon, nothing else. Anyways. Like, see, now the bleed proc's working anyway, so even without the Riven mode, this is still absolutely ridiculous. Now they're bleeding to death. It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. And obviously, if I wanted to make this even better, because acceleration does nothing, right? So I could go Arcane Rise, which increases your damage to primary weapons after you reload them. Oh, man, we gotta remove the pokes now to fix it. There. Anyways, you get the point though. The Mirage builds and primary Overcharge in general, they are pretty good. There. No Riven mode at all. Nothing. Just Mirage and whatever this shit is. Holy, please, man. This such a dumb arcane. I love it. Such a dumb arcane. So I tested a lot of weapons with this. Obviously, I tested pretty much everything. I haven't tested the Salta. I did find something for the Salta. Don't worry about it. I don't need the Arcane Rise for this one. We can remove it. I like the fire rate. But we need the pox again. Okay, perfect. Also, if you're wondering what the orange balls around me are, these are the health conversion stuff. So that's what Salta does anyway, as to be expected. If you do like a Blast Alta build. And yeah, this is a Blast Alta build. This mode is normally Rhyme rounds. Like this. And that's how you get it. This is a multi-shot Blast Alta, obviously, because we're using Overcharge. But yeah, a lot of guns break with this. So, guns that I chose and that broke with this. Pogris, Kuva Tonkor, Kuvazar, Altfire, Corinth Prime, Tunned Envoy, Brahma was decent, but no. Plasmor with Vicious Spread and some shenanigans, like this plus this. It looks really weird. If I shoot, like... Wait, it's not active. Hold up. There we go. This is with 250%, and as you can see, it's fairly weird. It does work okay, but you know, Basosist is a better version of this. Then Bubonico, Kuvacom also did okay. This was broken. This was good. This was good. This was good. This was broken. This was broken. Broken. Fucking Proboscis was good. Vadaria even was good. Like, really good with this. I tried almost every gun in my arsenal, I feel like, and most of them were at least good. Tigris can actually, like, get 40 or 50 multi-shot, it's really good. Basmu was good. Sobek is broken. Pullman is broken. Basus is broken. Aeolek was broken. Torid was broken. Prisma Lens was okay, I guess. A Queller Altfire build, really good. Like, you can see Tramna build, Altfire, really good. So much possibilities with this. Boar Prime was also, because it's similar to the Torid, it's also amazing. The only thing that I want to test and I didn't test already was the Tomb Finger. So let's test this together and then we can end the video with this. As you can see, I have a bit of Debilitate. I have tested some stuff with it. But the rest of the Arcanes you will have to wait for the next video. This is a video about Primary Overcharge. This is one of the most broken Arcanes that we have ever had. So the incredible thing about this on Tomb Finger that I'm noticing is that normally on Tomb Finger you need to wait for it to ramp up to do this good damage. Right now you can just shoot it and it does really good damage. And obviously these guys are very tanky, and the bleed proc heavy build that the Tomb Finger has is kinda useless. So yeah. Obviously, I think out of all the AoE weapons that I tried with Mirage and everything, the Tetra was by far the most insane one, like, and the most spectacular looking one. And it was so good that I couldn't even like test it with anything else. Like if I took the Tetra on a mission, I would shoot a group of like 40 or 50 people or whatever. They would die and I would just repeat. And I can easily see it for like something like a Lara or just spawn camping a mission, just shooting it on crowds of enemies over and over and just keep going. Yeah. Simulate Similar I also tried, and sadly it doesn't even this couldn't fix the similar. The poor thing, like I have this build, I have spontaneous singularity, I have a Raven mode on it that has projectile speed to actually fix the biggest downside of this fucking weapon, and it's still like it still didn't work. I'm very sad about it. I don't know what else to do with it. Honestly, I kinda gave up. But yeah. Last one was also good. Like every encounter weapon you can think of is really good with this because encounter weapons in general benefit from multi-shot quite a bit. Every AoE weapon you can think of was really good. Not every beam weapon you can think is really good, but some of them are. And then every shotgun weapon you can think is also absolutely amazing. So, you know, primary overcharge, very good. If you're someone that's doing RBs, be on the lookout for this arcane and definitely look into equipping health conversion and battery on Siren to try and benefit from this even more. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching another video of mine. Sorry that this one wasn't the Simulacrum War, but this is definitely a better playing ground for something way more overpowered like Mirage. I can't really showcase Mirage and her capabilities onto this on a normal mission unless I have a good EDA or temporal media week, and I certainly do not have that, so this will suffice. Thank you very much, and I will see you on the next video.